and welcome. Right, I've set the worker going. I've got the tractors down here. I am just going to grab a trailer and we are going to get harvesting. We are, and while that is doing that, we are going to grab, now this has been used for manure, so we do need to clean it out. Or was it used for manure? I think it was. Yeah, in fact, yeah, while we're here, let's just have a look and see what we actually need for this. Yeah. Here we go. Oh no, this is the distributor, isn't it? Manure, it nearly is out, so we do need. Let's quickly grab. No, we do need to sort the field out first. It is more important, but we can tell this to field. That is true. Is this a swivel axle? Indeed it is. Right, we need to sort this then. And then we need to quickly run and get the, in fact, lorry. Where is the lorry? We must have a trailer, surely. I can't remember. I think it was one of those things we were going to do. Oops, apologies. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, we have got one. Oh, and a fairly good one. Smash it. Let's take this to the field quickly. Apologise for that jump. I really getting carried away. It's Riverside the other day. I was literally jumping from there. That's a lovely colour, that is. Beautiful. Yes, just had an update on that amazing colour mod where you can colour things, lots of different colours that you couldn't colour them before. So that is, I love that mod. I think it's amazing. But I think it's given you more control. You can do normal colours because it is a little bit difficult. Brilliant. Get past now. Right, now then when do you start over there? So if we go here, we should be way past the travel lines. At least that's the plan. Right, so then we have got money now. I can't remember, have we got any lime anywhere in any of our silos or anything? I know we've got some 1,500 seeds, straw lots, and 25 tons of lime. Ah, that's right. We were having to go. I remember. So we've got a load of lime. Actually, so in that case, what we could do is two things. Yeah, I hate this. You know when you've got 9 million jobs to do and your brains go, 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 go. That's exactly what's happening to me right now. And I'm allowed to pull me around like a mad thing. So let's sort out, I believe we're over there. Yeah, let's sort this out. We'll get a thing of manure. We will be sensible. And yeah, with water we will, we could leave this here. It was here before actually. It was this very, very one that was here. Yeah, we'll do the water as well. So then, now that we may be better to go around that and come back. Oh dear. Okay, that's... Well, let's at least fill this with manure from our partner. Right, let's go now but investigate this. And we're not that far away, so let's not even contemplate looking on the map when we can just run across here. It'll be slightly too bumpy. That will be what it is. And usually, as a human, you can do it. Yeah, when it starts to skid like this, that is obviously bad. Though, doesn't it? Still sorting out a little bit. Still not right. Yeah, I do admire JMGaming for his creativity. All I am going to say is this type of thing is obviously people want to come on a map and to use it. I mean, I've already adapted this. People aren't renowned for being the most patient of beings. So if you've got to alter a map and you haven't got to do that for any other map maker, I really, I was sort of hinting at this before last. Yeah, it's going to lose interest in such a fantastic map because of the way that you think and the way that you are. Sometimes when you're creating things for other people, to a degree, you have got to try to meet expectations to a degree, and I think that's the type of thing that's going to lose people's interest. I had a comment yesterday, and let's just concentrate one thing at a time though. And they'd loaded it on Xbox. Was it not ready? I think it was not ready. Something like that. One sec, let me check. Let's get this right, because I hate misquoting. I can go behind the scenes and I'll have a look live. Yeah, let's have a look on there. Wow, that map really does suck a lot of things. This is a little bit slower than normal. Right, comments. And not that I haven't responded. It is Luch Star, of course it is. Yeah, that not ready to mod. I thought that was wrong. Yeah, I downloaded this map on Xbox today. I uninstalled it 5 minutes later due to the terrible frame rate. Yeah, it's I think there's quite a few big modders also been sort of caught by this thing by their own creativity. Was it? And again, I'm not. It could possibly be the Xbox side of things, because it was. I think it was Western Wilds where there were too many trees, and Alien Jim altered that, and it's, let's say, it may be that your machine's okay, like a PC, or it might be like the PlayStation 5, like Mr. Sealy P plays on, was okay, but perhaps the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox, perhaps they were not so good. Right, now then, which is the side? Now, I think this one is on this side, and I'm not sure. Yes, I could be wrong, but there is a blob there, which to me suggests that this is where you do it. Right, smashing. This is the most important. Oh, okay. I didn't think the harvester would come anywhere near that. So there's still a travel line there. Do you know, seriously? And there's no message to say, oi, you're in my way, like you would have got on FS19. Yeah. Still the elephant's in the room. You know, you're still going to do it, aren't you? You're still going to clock the back of that. I've got to come literally off the field. So its start point can't have been there then. So I thought it was over there. Perhaps that was just the viewing angle, and the start point's got to be somewhere soon. Now that's unusual, because normally on the start of a field you do your first headland. I'm intrigued now. Let's have a quick look. On the map, that's a little easier really than doing that. And we want this screen. It's missed it, and then gone all the way around. Right, we're gonna have a look at this, because this is a little bit annoying. We've gone past the beginning. Some reason why you couldn't do it. Perhaps it was the trees. Maybe. Yes, we may have to make this course again. No, you can either any harvester can go to the right. It's ridiculous. So I was right. Yes, I should stand by my my instincts, because it shouldn't have done that at all. So That's just typical. It's just typical. Do you know? Right. We shall do more loads, and I shall leave this here. It does make sense actually. And now that we didn't. Let's do a couple of loads of water. It was getting quite low. I do think we need a bigger one, really, like a trailer, a proper trailer. But obviously, I know money-wise, we had got a lot. Yeah, we got right down to 4,000. Now, what I really do want to be doing though is I want to be doing the liming. That's the biggest job. Well, it's the most pressing job. For that, I am going to go into a time lapse though. But we are going to need to keep darting. Actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea to grab. I think that's what I was going to do, is to grab that. We have another trailer though, do we not? Let's go grab that with one of the other tractors. And yeah, I do agree, we ought to do this cleverly rather than just willy-nilly. I'm just so tempted to use a traditional fertilizer spreader and do a 42-metre spread right down the middle. But you know, I'm not going to do that. It is tempting though. Right, have we got one of the other trailers? Right, let's see, will you self-unload? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I could have sworn we had got 2 trailers. What did we do with our other one? It could be at our... There. It could be. Let's have a look first. Let's, because I'm sure we had 2 of those as well as... Oh, okay, we didn't. Did we get rid of it and... Oh, okay. No, that's intriguing. I could have sworn we did. Well, that doesn't make us a jot of difference. Right, anyway, yeah, let's get on with this. It is the most pressing job we've got. Right, seeds, the 2 tons of seeds are there. Right. I can't remember being that tidy. It's most not like me at all to be that tidy. Right, so yeah, we're going to have to rush backwards and forwards. Let's start the engine of the... Because I do believe it's got about 1 and a bit fills left. Right, and we need to... Yeah, I think we'd finished this one just, hadn't we? So we need to do this one now, which is about 2 runs, I believe. Oh, only you hadn't filled it. You were in position to. Do you know? Off a bob job. Oh, seriously. I should know better than trying to do this. It has half done it though. Sometimes I think you better just to concentrate on a job, especially with Farming Simulator as it is at present. Broken. Is the most important thing we've got to do. So let's go and finish the harvest, and then we'll come back and we'll dedicate our time to doing the job that we've wanted to do for lots and lots of sessions. Oh my life. I was gonna say, oh, now that is annoying. That is a small header, and that is down to workers working things out, as I said. Broken. Yeah, it is annoying, I am going to be honest. Right, well, at least we haven't got far to go. It was right to the right of us, so there is an advantage. Yeah, do I time-lapse? I think we will. We'll go into a time-lapse, because we know what we've got to do. We've got to literally finish this field off. I might do... No, we'll do crack on first. Then I'm going to get on with the lining. Yeah, we've still got quite a few crops in the ground. Are they sunflowers, I think? I think they were. No, we've got sugar beets. What's the other one? Yellow. It is. Sunflowers, yeah. Smash it. and we will need to either lease or buy a header. I should have gone canola. It would be more sensible, really. But yeah, no one likes to do the same old all of the time, do you? Really? So, anyway, let's say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. there we were done. I actually quite enjoyed that. It was, yeah, it was a bit of a long job, but I enjoyed it. Do you think, yeah, my mind is always, I don't know about how you guys and girls work, I'm a terror for always thinking of, I need to improve things, and I do agree, but sometimes you just gotta just enjoy it. Yeah, it is true. It's not worry about it. It takes how long it takes sometimes. It really does. I did like using the strummer. Now, have I got a... Yeah, I have. I've got a repair, but I'm just going to check. Well, we're going to eject this first. Yes, I've cleaned the yard, although, yeah, for some reason I did the start filling malarkey, and it did that overspilling job, so we need to fix that again. Let's try and keep this tight. It usually ejects to the right, but not always. Yeah, smashing. Okay, so then, let's see, can we expand this? I think we already did. I think the Strumrick was the small... It's not Strumrick, is it? It's Strumic. I always have pronounced that Strumrick. There's no other R in it. I don't know where I got Strumrick from. It's Strumic. Or Strumike, or yeah, but it's definitely not Strumrick. Yeah, and the other two that we did test that day, they Metal Tech and that, they do actually work with Lime as well. Just something about the test map that they did not like. Yes, and customize. It is what it is, unfortunately. Yes, it hasn't got any. So it is, right, so there you go. It is the smaller of all of them, but it is. Yeah, I'm wondering whether for next year for the liming we ought to buy the tool that I'm not, yeah, I'm a little bit angry with it because it is a right pain, but it may be perfect for this particular situation where you've got to refill lots and lots of times. Yeah, it would really work well with this, because you could literally just set it and forget it, and I like the idea of that. I'm trying to be realistic. I'm playing with a small one, but I would like to fine-tune it. I think a front box, unless they design a very small one for small tractors, is a bit beyond us, but I may need to put weight on the front, I might add. Yeah, we could go for that, the 1300 XL bag lifter. In this particular instance, it really would come into its own. But I think we'll need a weight definitely to offset that being at the back. Even if we shouldn't, as in, yeah, I still think we ought to. Right, now that we are going to have a quick look at the olives as well. I know grapes you need to mulch, and I know you do these, otherwise we wouldn't have been given these nice little mulches now, would we? So let's have a quick look, because it does tell you. I think it's mulched afterwards. I'm not sure. I don't think. Yes, I've changed my top. I've got a t-shirt on for a change. I was going to completely change things like that. No, keep the colour the same, but yeah, it's a slightly different look, definitely. Right, yeah, everything else is the same. I do like those, yeah, they're my favourite trainers of all the shoes that we've got, and I like those cargo type trousers. It's what I would wear when I was doing a job myself, so, but yeah, I suppose I ought to pay a bit more attention if I was doing a special job. That is the one thing I really should say. Right, anyway, right, yeah, we were going to look at the map. We were. Right, so we should now see on precision farming that we should have, yeah, pH as good as it is, and nitrogen. Now that is bizarre. Now we've just seen that I've done that, and it was on auto, so perhaps it's the colour that they're supposed to be. Yeah, it is pH. Oh, that's on the edge though. Yeah, if we go in the middle, we should see. Oh, okay, pH value was only good, not perfect, and yet it was on auto. So that's a bit of a bizarre one, because it was on auto. I did double check, because where was I? Riverside. Yeah, I did the little field at the top, and it wasn't on auto. It used lime, but didn't actually get it up. It was still a horrible yellow, and it wasn't because I was chatting to yourselves. I didn't notice. So yeah, So this time I'm more and more determined to check my auto every single time. Yeah, really am. We did well out of the oats. We are going to need to, I think personally, buy... Let's have a look at our productions. I don't think we'd ever got... We were just concentrating, because it was the test map on... Yeah, we were... Yeah, we've got all of our little grape gardens and the oil mill and soap factory. That's why we did sunflowers. Yeah, we're going to want to do them all, aren't we? We've got olives. Did we... Yeah, that is a point. What did we have? Now we need to be looking somewhere else for that. Yeah, we've got plenty of lime. Plenty. Right, 220 tons of straw. So we've got... Yeah, now I know we could do the fertiliser business. Now that is a really good business. It really is. Because I'd like to go into animals, and so far we haven't obviously got the money to do so. 52 tons of oats. Yeah, now I would plumb for the oat drink on the Omatana set, but I have unfortunately on 2 Let's Plays had that go wrong and keep saying out of space when there's no reason for it. I think it must reach a certain point where you either fill the water to top or what. It reaches that capacity and then no longer works at all. And obviously I've got oats stuck in that on Riverside. It's not a massive money spinner, but it is a good one. But it's not a good one if you're going to leave 30 tons of oats. I would have sooner have sold the 30 tons of oats for pure cash than I would to stick it in something for that. So what we could do, I think I'm going to steer clear of that particular Omatana thing, that particular one, because it's not right. But we do have other options. We do have the... Yeah, I usually go into the bakery and make bread, and make our own bread. We could do that with the Lorts, and it also does many other things as well. In fact, have we not? No, we haven't already done it, otherwise. Yeah, no, we've got obviously the great business on this one, so yeah. That is a point. Just trying something out. It's alright, it's something I've been... No, it's... No, you can't. No, I don't particularly want to get rid of it, but I had an idea. But yes, we'll get that tidied up again, that mess. Right, this is going to be the end of the session, though. I am quite pleased, yeah, this is normal. It is. This is the normal thing that I'm used to seeing when I move and stuff like that. And I didn't see any skittering. I've just tweaked it again slightly. Yeah, that's the other thing. We're going to have to do some herbicide. Yeah, we'll grab that. I'd like to do things properly, so we will be having another go across the fields another time. We also have got to, yeah, I've got to do some more watering on the, yeah, we can't forget our grapes. Yeah, definitely can't. We've got all of our harvest done for now, so yeah, that is what we're going to concentrate on. Let me just have a look at our productions. Have we got anything? We need to be checking prices. Yeah, we need some more seeds as well. Now, it's a point. Do we buy some... I don't mind buying things like this, although no, I think I've tried this before and it's very much more expensive than if we bought our seeds and actually took them in. So I think we'll put them in a trailer and we'll take some, yeah, because that's... And the fertiliser. Oh no, it's only the manure, isn't it? Sorry. Yeah, we need to... Oh, actually, that is a point. I'm worrying about that. This is what I always do. That's the distributor. It doesn't matter. It matters about the actual... Yeah, well, I don't see. Yeah, this has gone wrong again. The same thing as the Omatana one. The lemons are saying that they're out of storage, and it's not. So it's broken. Yeah, and it's on every single one. So it's obviously the mod itself is broken at present because it's on all of them, and it's not out of storage at all. Yeah, on this one, if you look, it's got plenty of seeds. This is what's important, that the distributor has distributed, and there's plenty of everything in all of those, and the grapes are distributing nicely to our grape plants. So I do love that. It's one massive advantage to that kind of grape. Now then, let's have a look. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is going to produce... Now, we're storing at the minute. So, yeah, the grape juice, we need to be... That is a point. Yeah, we do. And that's got nothing in it as is. Yeah, we... Huh? 13,338 out of 2,500. Why have we got over... the sodium hydroxide? Well, one more go of the soap. No, we haven't switched to soap. What is out? It's got olives, it's got water, and it's got sodium hydroxide. It looks to me likewise like... Oh, okay, it just needed switching off and on again. Perhaps I deactivated. There we go. For some reason it's... No, if something is wrong. Yes, it is, because it has got olives in, it has got water, and it has got sodium hydroxide. So, and I do believe that is what we need. It is. So something's gone wrong. It's almost like it's reading that the sodium hydroxide isn't there because it's got too much, and it didn't have too much. So I don't know what that is about. Yeah, we did not have 13 tons of sodium hydroxide. So there are a few bizarre occurrences on the map, but it is the day after release, so you don't really expect miracles, truthfully. Yeah, we've got far more seeds than it's registered, but then of course it's not registering the bags here, is it? Have I left you running? I have. Right, I've got very nice, quiet engines. Yeah, so that is where I'm going to leave this session. Yeah, I personally am quite happy with cracking on. It's the quality of the graphics is not awful. It really isn't. I've got to be honest. And I've also ramped it up a little bit, so it's almost, in a way, it's definitely 3K, at least 3K. So that's all that really matters. But it is. I did notice that it is at times there's a little bit of scudding more than I would have on another map. So it still is, because of how the detail and the beauty of the map, that does come at a cost, which means that some people being released for other platforms, yeah, I think there's going to be a few complaints, and that's not me trying to be negative, that's me sort of being realistic. I know JMGaming does really demands a lot from himself, and he does. I think the old-fashioned word would be perfectionist, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not having a go, but this is a thing where where lots of people are going to come on, and the fact that you've got to make fields, everybody's got to make the fields flattish or flatter. I mean, the grass field that we did, that was realistic. I'm not really having a go. It's just the fact that this is a game. It is, and I don't mean that we should pander to. There's a meeting place. It's got to be balanced. That's my point. I'm not having a go at anybody. I'm trying to think. You've got to meet in the middle. You have. No matter how good a perfectionist you are, you're going to get lots of negative ratings if you're a perfectionist, and you're going to have nobody play on your map if you don't listen to people complaining. I mean, our one viewer that I keep on saying not ready. I've got it open. It is, do you know, Goldfish Bowl. Yeah, Luch Star 53. Literally within minutes of coming on the game, the rate was so bad on Xbox that he ripped the map off. That's not good, and I'm sure he's not alone. So it's such a shame for such a beautiful map. It is a bit like Western Wilds, where Alien Jim did the same. He removed the trees because of performance issues. There's got to be a compromise, a meeting in the middle, truthfully, or else no one's going to play your map, and then all they're going to do is they go out, it's going to flame you, and then it doesn't. And it is a beautiful map. I mean, as I said, I have seen other people's reviews of it, and it is spoken of highly. So, but it's not going to be, and it's going to be marked down if it's not balanced. Yeah, I'm not having to go at JMGaming, not at all. But there's a balance that has to go on, or else JMGaming is going to get flamed by lots of angry players because they can't play on the map. So what I'm trying to say is, if you were to put that in plain English, and this is not me again being nasty, is it's not fit for purpose in so much as it doesn't do the function that it should do in most people's eyes. I'm just trying to translate the situation, not how I feel about the map, but it is true. In this time of political correctness, people daren't say anything, but you've sometimes got to go out on a limb and say it how it is. It is a beautiful map, there's no denying that. And I do wish, in a way, I'd have tried a little bit harder Yes, I think the compromise of 3K wouldn't have been too bad. It's just I wanted to say all 4K content, but yeah, you know, sometimes I put you through all that horribleness, this sort of shaking, juddering, because I was unwilling to knock down, and now I've knocked it down to sort of 3K or Quad HD, whatever you want to call it. So, and it isn't awful at all, but it's much better this than it would be with that tearing effect that you get. It's uncomfortable, and so I do apologise for putting you through that. I should have just straight away done the two comments from obviously JMGaming himself and Luchstar both sort of made me think, and also I didn't want to give up. I've been looking forward to this map, really. I saw it on the mod up yesterday, and I thought, whoa, I know what I'm doing over the weekend. So I'm going to do a couple of episodes on Agres. I'm not, Callie though, I am not saying when this is finished, I think I would go to St. Callie, or I may knock out the odd episode. I thoroughly enjoyed my time on St. Callie, and I don't want it to just get forgotten as if like, oh yeah, that was good enough. It's a fantastic, beautiful little map, and we have worked really hard on it. I don't want to leave it where I've left it, so I am going to come on St. Agres, because what is it with saying St. Callie and then Agres, where I want to put the Saints in front of it? I have no idea, but I apologise. Agres Balconies, yes. The amount of times I said it, and in editing I was cringing and thinking, it's not St. Agres. It isn't, this is true. Yeah, anyway, yeah, I could waffle on always and adventure is for a long time, but yeah, I do invite your comments and your things, yeah, as whether you think I'm being a little harsh, or whether you think it's I'm really being truthful, because I always do like to know. Perhaps sometimes your opinions aren't as you think they are. Again, it's that meeting in the middle. It is. And I have allowed my opinions to be changed by other people in the past. My best friends, if I get something wrong, will often say, I'm not sure you're right on that. And I will listen. Yeah, not always do I agree, but that doesn't mean to say that I have had my opinions changed a lot. So I am willing to listen to yourselves. Yeah, and I hope you do agree that this is acceptable, because to me it is still very beautiful. It doesn't really retract. It was a little bit, there was a bit of weirdness on this, but now I've tweaked the settings to make the sharpness up much higher. It's taken away there's some funny little lines that you could see along the edge of things that I cannot see now, like tearing or little tiny lines that made it look like graphics. Yeah, like it's hard to say. Pixelations, yeah, and I can't see that now. So I have sharpened the graphics. I've gone into the settings in the game itself and actually tweaked them up as much as I possibly can, whilst not doing performance. So yeah, but let me know what you think, please. And on that note, yeah, I am going to say thank you very much for watching. I say we are obviously going to be putting productions in, but money is very, very poor at the minute. I think we've done all. Do we sleep through till the morning? We've done our contract. We have done our liming and fertilising that we've been threatening forever, and we have, yeah, we've done everything that we need to do. Just check. I know what I'm like. They're all going. Yeah, so there's problems on the map, definitely, because that's still saying there's problems. So yeah, it's let's have a look. I am right, I know, but I just like to, yeah, that's, they're all doing nice. That is a point. So I wanted to check the mulching. I said, didn't I, about it? No weeds, but we are going to do that. That is a point. When is the actual? Now that's quite a way off. So I'm okay to leave the spraying for another session, definitely. So yeah, now I'm gonna have to check with these though, because that doesn't say it needs anything. It's no weeds on any of our, I keep wanting to say vines. They're not vines at all. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check, because it might not tell you that it needs needs something doing, like mulch, because it doesn't tell you it needs mulching, does it? But you always mulch after a crop though, so I'd imagine I am right in so much as I get the olives off and then we need to mulch. I'm sure that was the same with grapes as well. When I did grapes, they are similar, but yeah, not obviously exactly the same. Anyway, yes, thank you very much for watching. I do really invite your comments, especially at the minute, as to say is whether this is the right move or whether you still think it's a bad one or what. But I think most of you will agree that it's it's not bad at all. It's definitely watchable, viewable. Even the ground, as I'm looking at this stippling and the concrete effect, it looks exactly as I would have it in 4K. Only I know your eyes adjust quite quickly to resolution drops, so but to me that looks fine, and there's definitely no tearing at present. So yeah, I do definitely really invite your comments on this, truthfully. And on that note, I'm going to say goodbye for now. I was going to sleep through till tomorrow morning, so I just thought I should just stop the cameras. I thought you were just going to go and sleep through till tomorrow morning. Yeah, I am, it's true. Right, let's knock my speed down a little. There are times going into ×3 is quite bad. And that is when you're doing little movements or cutting trees, delimbing and things like that. Now then, it is still 8 o'clock. Now, yeah, with the trouble is our productions aren't going to be working, but there's not much I can do about that. Something's not quite right for both the lemons and the soap production. It's gone. Yeah, I don't know if we can do anything about that. Yeah, it's not earning. Well, it's not earning us any money because we're not selling. But we will have a quick look. But I don't think that is actually doing anything. No, it's exactly where it was. So, can we? We can't upgrade it. We can't afford it. It's yeah. We'll see if we can take some sodium hydroxide out because it's obviously over capacity, and it may well be that's upsetting it. Grapeseed oil. Is that not working either? It's it's strange. Again, it is actually very much like the productions are not working because it was 11. That's not worked, has it? Well, no, it may have done, but if it is 1,350 times 4, it should have been 4,000 something. No, I thought it was on 9. But yeah, that's not work. The grapeseed oil hasn't gone up at all. So the actual, again, out of space, and it's not out of space. We can see this. Yeah, again, it could be a mod clash, I suppose. I mean, it could be something like that on the Omatana one as well. But I may try to come in and do a bit of a test and switch everything off. Not to save it, to come in and see if the outer space bit goes out, because then that'll also help me with the Omatana, because I might be doing the Omatana a disservice, and we've got something on that is affecting productions. So yeah, we'll try a few things. The revamped mod and stuff like that, they can all enhance field types, they can do funny things. In fact, I've got that switched off on almost all Let's Plays at the minute because it does do weird things to quite a few mods. So yeah, I'd sooner have mods that I really want. I do want that, but yeah, if it's going to play with other mods, then I don't want that. Yeah. Anyway, this time I really am going. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong, and it could be mod clashes or it could be that something isn't working on the map. But I'm not plumbing for either. You would plumb normally for saying that it was the map, but I'm not sure it is. I think it could well be some productions, and we can test this by switching everything off and coming back in. Anyway, for now I'm going to say again goodbye for now.